Actually, no, I take that back. It's not that cute. And I definitely may have ruined this. Why does it dry so quickly? Hold on. Hi friends, my name is Faye and this is my very first YouTube video. So today we're gonna do something simple. We're gonna go to the Dollar Tree and we're gonna try to find a full face of Dollar Tree makeup because looking pretty should not have to break the bank. Bank should not have to break the bank. So without further ado, let's just get into it. Let's get into it. Okay, friends, so I just got back in my car, but with this receipt, like, look at it, only $19.97. Only $19.97. And that was for a full face that we just bought. So I'm gonna drive home now and we're gonna try out everything, okay? Okay, my love. So the first step we're doing is primer. This is the Essentially Ageless Blur Face Primer by Be Pure. It has hyaluronic acid and vitamin E. Okay, so I'm just gonna take a little dime size amount of it. And I'm just going to start with my nose and just like work it outwards. It's almost sticky in a way, which I feel would be great for a primer so your makeup obviously can stick on longer. But there we go, primer. So next we're gonna move on to foundation. This is the LA Colors Liquid Makeup. And it's a little scary because I didn't know what shade I am because you can't really like try them when you're at the Dollar Tree.
Every single time.
Girl, look how orange you look, girl.
But I got the shade Natural. It says it's a complete coverage, so okay, so I'm just gonna put a little bit, just a little here. It doesn't look too bad. Oh, I'm gonna use the little beauty sponges that we picked up at the Dollar Tree.
Very demure.
That doesn't look bad. Hold on. Let me try a little more. Oh wait. Wait, hold on. Wait, no. This doesn't look bad. I wouldn't really say that it's full or complete coverage because I do see some of my like blemishes coming through. Maybe because I'm using a beauty sponge. I'm gonna see if I can try using like a makeup brush and see if there's like a difference between the two sides. Okay, so I brought a brush, so let me see if it looks any different. Yeah, it is much more fuller coverage than with a beauty blender. So if you wanted to make the most of this, I would definitely apply it with a brush rather than a sponge. I'm just gonna do the rest of my face really quick. The color match actually wasn't that bad. Like, I was a little scared, but this looks pretty cute. Not bad, LA Colors. It's cute. Period! Alright, let's move on to concealer. The concealer that we're working with today is the Be Pure Essentially Ageless Hydrating Serum Concealer. Again, I couldn't really see what my color would be.
I can't see!
So I try to use my best judgment. It's in the shade Light Medium. So I'm hoping that this is not going to be any darker than my foundation shade. Okay, so I'm just going to apply like just under my eyes. The usual places you would put your concealer. I have no idea what coverage this is, so we're going to find that part out. I am going to take another of the little cute heart-shaped beauty blender sponges, and I'm just going to start dabbing it under my eye. It's a little yellow. Actually, upon further inspection, I feel like it's kind of clinging to my dry spots. Like, I'm not sure if you can see that, but okay, so next we're gonna move on to contour. This is the Be Pure Glow Up Contour. It's very much giving a dupe for the Charlotte Tilbury highlighter wand, and I'm kind of excited because I really do love Charlotte Tilbury, but my girl's a little expensive, so hopefully this dupe comes in clutch. So next on our list is the LA Colors Shimmer Bronzer. This is in the shade Sun Goddess, and I kind of just want to emphasize where we already contoured. I'm just going to ooh, that is very bronze. Love. That's cute. Okay, so we finally are moving on to my favorite part, which is blush. This is the Glow Up Blush by Be Pure. It is in the shade Rose Gold, and this is another dupe for the Charlotte Tilbury highlighter wand. So let's try it. Okay, so for blush, I do like putting it on the back of my hand because I feel like I get more control out of it. Here is a little dabble of it, and then I just take my blush brush and I kind of just like work it in, try to gather all the product onto the brush, and then I apply it. So we're just gonna start and then go out.
Oh my God. Oh.
Hold on. I'm just gonna try to I'm gonna try to buff this out. Oh, she's pigmented. Oh, and she's cute. That is a super pretty color. Okay, cute. I'm gonna do the same to the other side now. Might have to buff it out again. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I'm gonna have to buff it out again. But I love it. It's very, very, very pigmented. Okay, period. That was good. That's cute. Okay, so this is the Be Pure Essentially Ageless Luminous Powder Blush, and this is what it looks like, but honestly, I am a little scared to try on anything else after such a pigmented blush that we just put on. So I'm going to swatch this on my skin, and I'll show you if this is pigmented or not. Okay, so I'm just gonna swatch it with my ring finger. This is how it's turning up. It's actually a really pretty color. It's in the color Rosewood, by the way. It's a very pretty sheer blush. It's actually not that bad, especially if you just want like a little taste of color. It's actually pretty cute and it's very luminous. Okay, so next we're moving on to brows. This is the LA Colors brow pencil in the shade Dark Blonde. I'm not really big on brows. I kind of just fill them in a little, so. Okay, so I filled in my brows a little off camera and they're cute. She's simple, she's cute. I like it. Okay, so moving on to eyeshadow. This is the LA Colors 3-dimensional eyeshadow. I believe it is in the palette called Water Lily. And I really liked this one and this one. I think these are super cute. So I'm gonna work with these and see how they look. Okay, so I'm just going to take a fluffy brush and, because I don't really like using these. So yeah, I'm gonna take it on a fluffy brush and I'm just gonna blend it out. For some reason, I don't think the dark brown is that pigmented. The dark brown didn't really show up that much, but simple, she's cute. Okay, so next we're moving on to lashes. This is the LA Colors Dramatic Lash, and I do love my lashes a little more flaring out. I am going to apply these off camera, so I will be back.
Let's go.
Okay, so I'm back and the lashes are on. They're super cute. I had to cut them a little bit. And the band is a little flimsy, but I do like the effect that these lashes give. It's very natural. And I do like the little flare out. It's super cute. And also, this is in Demure.
Very
That's the name of
demure.
these lashes. Demure. Okay, so moving on, I did want to try a little mascara on the lashes. So this is the mascara from Beauty Intuition. It's called Big Bold Lashes, and it's supposed to make your lashes very voluminous. It's cute. I wouldn't say it's very voluminous, but also I'm wearing false lashes, so it does separate the lashes really well though. Okay, my friends, we are almost done. This is like the second to last step. I'm going to go in with the hydrating lipstick from LA Colors in the shade Right Stuff. I totally forgot to get a lip liner when we were at the Dollar Tree, so I'm gonna get the Makeup Forever Artist Color Pencil in the shade Wherever Walnut. You can use any pinky brown liner first and it should work exactly the same. Ooh, that's cute. It is very pigmented, but it glides on like butter. That's cute. That's cute.
Nice.
Okay, friends, we have made it to the end of our full face makeup routine from the Dollar Tree. This is a freckle pen from B Colors in the shade Dark Brown. You really don't need to incorporate this stuff, but I do really love a cute little freckle moment, so I'm just gonna apply this for you. It's cute, but I fear I may have ruined it. Actually, no, I take that back. It's not that cute. And I definitely may have ruined this. Why does it dry so quickly? Hold on. Okay, hi, so crisis averted. Apparently in the directions, if I just tapped it out, it was gonna make it look more natural. So maybe I should have just read the directions first before all that drama.
You know what it never was? That's serious.
But they look cute. They look cute. I like them. They look cute. All right, my loves. We are finished and this is the final makeup look. How do we look? How did we do? Thank you so much for watching until this point. That really does mean a lot. Please tell me, what was your favorite Dollar Tree product that we used today? And please subscribe. I would love for you to follow me on my little YouTube journey and I will see you again in my next video. Bye-bye and take care.